Hello everyone, my name is Titan the Mist, and today I would like to discuss my initial reaction to the Halo Wars 2 beta. I understand that the game is in beta, and I know that it is not the final product. So these are just my opinions. First, I would like to start out with the pros. There are new vehicle types, and the models look amazing. And each of the models and the landscape of the one map that we received in the beta have slightly better graphics than the original Halo Wars. I noticed that there was a brief tutorial video prior to starting the multiplayer match, which is a very good thing that 343 added. A good thing is that Halo Wars 2 plays the same way as Halo Wars 1. There are new base models for both factions and structures. For the UNSC, the main hub piece of their base looks like a retrofitted elephant. So, what's cool is there are two characters to choose from, Cutter and the new chieftain, which I don't know his name, but he's still a pretty cool character. There's a new game mode, which is called Domination, and basically it pits the two teams against each other to hold the strategic points, and whichever team has the fewer points will win or will lose. Each character and vehicle animations are much more refined than the first one. And lastly, for the pros, the Forerunner AI controlled units are coming back. Now, for the cons. Just note that I'm going to tear this game a new one, so be ready. And I understand it's still a beta. For the cons, the problem with me is it is practically the same game, just reskinned. The bases are set in one spot again, and I thought they were going to be different pieces of the base that you can put anywhere else, but unfortunately not. The HUD itself actually needs to be refined. I found myself losing where the actual middle of the screen was in big battles, and I don't think that's really a good thing. When I was fighting in large battles, I couldn't really see my units or the enemy units' health bars. So that's another key factor that needs to be implemented. There is no grace period. After the tutorial video, you go straight into the multiplayer. Now this is a really bad idea, and it's also a really good idea, because each player starts more or less on as a noob, for lack of a better word. But then this is not good because it does not give you any time to practice or know like the proper buttons to use the special unit powers. And I didn't figure that out. I couldn't use cutters or the chieftains, which sucked. Also, like, excuse me, before I continue, like for the tutorial, they could have chosen like a simple story mission, or maybe even a skirmish map, but like a skirmish versus an AI real quick. But they didn't do that. And also another thing, they kept saying Halo Wars 2 was going to be a larger version of Halo Wars 1 with more units, and the maps are going to be even bigger. We only had one map for the Halo Wars 2 beta, and the map was decently sized, to say the least. So hopefully the bigger maps will come. And another thing I would like to say is the unit cap was very small. For the chieftain, I think it was, and for the UNSC, it was both 60 units, and you could probably increase it to 80. And each unit's about 3 to 5, unit points. So you can't really make that big of an army. Lastly, I would like to go over what I hope they will change for the release. So, like I said, larger maps. I hope they make a higher unit cap. A newer detailed HUD with the health bars, that would be amazing. And if they can, a tutorial for each hero explaining what each of their powers would do and what button to exactly press to find out. I'd like to thank you for your time. Like, share, subscribe, anything. Thank you.